Service Scholars is a program that connects scholarship, curriculum, and service learning into one program that lasts 4 years. And you enter as a cohort with a group of other people. You get to learn a lot about what context is within history and what it is like to serve communities in the right way. Connecting with people and actually understanding what their needs are by listening to them. It prepares you to be an engaged citizen wherever you go.
Service Scholars is a scholarship program that integrates service, scholarship, and leadership while empowering scholars to become lifelong active citizens. 10 students are selected through a 3-phase review process. Applications and recruitments are only open to first-time in college students.
We should help students to understand who they are, how they want to change the world, and then develop the skills and the capacity to be able to do that. The cool part is that it goes across academic discipline, right? So we don't pick students in any one particular academic focus, major, minor, or requirements or preconditions. We're really looking for students who are passionate about changing the world. And that can be in any social area, any discipline.
The actual experience of the program really depends on how much you pour into the program. The minimum experience is, meeting the requirements and either doing some form of passive service or active service, preferably active service, or preparation for service. I've been able to explore the different areas of service learning, such as education, all sorts of education, like classroom assistance or even after school curriculum building. There's so much variety and diversity of agencies in the Big Bend area. Scholars are always encouraged to choose the path that they are interested in, explore, particularly more than anything in the first and second year, and then after that just committing to one of the service areas.
We're already selecting students who are academically gifted but also have a passion for service. So our concern is not that they graduate with honors or do a thesis or have the credentials, but that they learn how to create that social change and navigate whatever spaces they are going to be in. They then get to interact with, build rapport, and actually develop relationships and be in community with other students who are also interested in that same type of work, but from a variety of different backgrounds, academic disciplines, and future directions that they're going to take. No students that come through our program have the same pathway or map to the program. They get to create some agency and autonomy and shape it to be whatever they want it to be. So for some students, success looks like them serving at the same nonprofit for 4 years and making small incremental changes in that locus. For other students, success looks like a White House internship, winning the Princess Diana Award, or being a finalist for a Rhodes Fellowship.
The program utilizes a cohort model where each year focuses on a different theme. Their first year, scholars explore their interest of service areas as well as explore the different community issues and building relationships, as well as knowing the impact and importance of storytelling.
One of the things that we learn in our second year curriculum and the third year curriculum more particularly is the actual monetary impact that we also have. Every hour of service or volunteering is equated to around $30 an hour. And what that means is that we're supporting nonprofits.
We do take them through a variety of stages in the curriculum to help them explore and then commit to be embedded within a nonprofit to really understand how it works, to be able to see the things they're learning in the classroom come into fruition, how things are structured, how to work with NGOs, how to navigate a public sector, and then to intersect that understanding with their specific academic knowledge base in order to find convergence where they can actually create social change.
The fourth year experience, our graduating scholars then commence their views around their service identity as well as their philosophy of service that extends outside of after they leave Florida State. It incorporates the theory to practice model a lot, and so throughout their different cohort curriculum experiences, they are learning the different literature and research when it comes down to service learning as well as leadership. How do they take what they learned from the program during their time here and putting it now out into the world?
And then to try to offer a suggestion through community-based participatory research, to offer a research question or a suggestion to nonprofit spaces or social issues that they care about to be able to actually create change. Right now we're recruiting the 29th cohort to the 29th class of Service Scholars. As an alum of the 10th class of Service Scholars, the program has changed significantly. And so while the philosophy remains the same, in order for that philosophy to continue to resonate with multiple generations of students, the program itself has to evolve. Right now, our students can fulfill some of their FSU graduation requirements through the Service Scholar program. Their service hours, their formative experience requirement, their Engage 100 requirement. But we also know that there are tons of similar requirements across academic disciplines and majors, and we could do a better job of partnering with academic units to codify or name the intersections for students. We want to still make sure they have autonomy to create and do it on their own.
Rather than it just being a couple requirements and you gain some money, this one really focuses in on completing the whole human and what that looks like individually as well as collectively.
We would love to be able to offer some micro grants or some professional development grant opportunities for Service Scholars to seek the credentials that they would like to get, certifications, trainings, or micro grants that they could take to the nonprofit that they've chosen in order to help them create that change. We have 3 Service Scholar alum who have passed away within the past 5 years. We were still lacking kind of a way to recognize and honor and memorialize them as part of our Service Scholar family. So we've established a fund. Monies given to that fund, the Service Scholar Memorial Fund, will be given in honor of Funmi Berrio, Richard Alexa, and Sebastian Mejia. Funds will then be given directly to current undergraduate students in the Service Scholar program who experience significant or unexpected hardships, who just need emergency relief grants, money from our Scholar family in honor of our Scholar family, directly for our Scholar family.
We are one of the faces of the Center for Leadership and Service. We're almost like role models for a lot of people that are interested in the programs and the agencies that the center works with or works alongside of. We serve as liaisons, connectors, facilitators even for other programs at the center such as Engage TLH. And because the center is so involved in the Tallahassee area, so are we.
When we say Service Scholar family, for me, I genuinely mean that. My meaning making and the commitment and the community that I found with Service Scholars came after I graduated. And so I now have developed much deeper relationships with Class 10 and with scholars that I didn't even get a chance to be an undergraduate student at the same time as. And that's, I think, the magic of it, is that there's something common that we all kind of know within each other and recognize in each other that helps to bridge gaps across time. It has been an honor of my career to be able to serve as director of the program, to be some mentor or advocate for the students that are coming to the program now.